from two other strings adjacent to that note, which creates the C chord. So the song we're going to play for you, the students will be playing the C chord, I will be playing the melody. So here's our first piece. Along with the chords, we started looking at our first notes, and we started off on the first string here. There's three notes that we looked at. The first is the E, followed by the F and the G. So with those three notes, obviously we can't create some great melodies, but we need to practice them. So we're going to play practice pieces that we worked on. We're going to play three back to back here. So here are those pieces. And I'll hit phase here. We learned that does have a familiar melody, so we'll play a Spanish theme for you. So from there we added another three notes. We moved on to the second string. We have the B, the C, and the D. So again, we'll play you the first exercises that we practiced, and then from there we'll have more notes. And with those six notes that we've learned, now we can play some songs that you'll probably be able to recognize. So we'll start off with the exercises, and watch that. Moving from the first to the second string poses some challenges, especially with beginning students. So before we started mixing up the notes, we started with a few exercises that gave us enough time to readjust the fingers. So we'll play you one of those pieces. Impromptu moment. Greg here. At home during his practice, he figured out part of a Christmas song that he learned by ear, and I find that's fantastic to have students go back home and exploring different things. I was watching a documentary about Eddie Van Halen, and he was saying that had he followed the method books that were out at the time, none of what he developed would have happened, because he would spend hours and hours locked in his room just trying different things, tearing his guitars apart, or not telling you should tear your guitar apart. That's how he discovered different things. So to have some students go back home and fiddle around with their guitars, figuring things out, I commend that. So as I mentioned, Greg was fiddling around with his guitar and figured out by ear part of, I think it's Old Christmas Tree. So Greg, if you want to give it a shot. That's awesome, Greg. So, yeah, to play that in front of you, that's awesome. So the next